Hola. How are we doing? This light's kind of bright, actually. That's all right. UFC Noche. I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I entered my picks into Tapology. I had to make sure I submitted them because sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget, and then that sucks. So, but I'm up over 50 some percent. I'm up around 60% correction or like correct picks. So that's pretty good. What's up, Adam? How you doing, man? What's up, Chad? What's up, man? What's up, Tehran? So I think some of you saw the Chandler video. I had to go through hell and back to make that video. So my computer was not cooperating with me very well. So, but I'm actually kind of surprised, honestly, that Michael Chandler is taking another fight. I got to be honest, man. I'm kind of surprised because I was like, he's gonna. He was waiting so long that I was like, dude, this just isn't gonna be good, man. What's up, Dev? How you doing, man? It's been a minute. How you doing? That Chandler video was my best on the channel so far. I don't know about that, man. I didn't think it was that good, but I appreciate it. I'm glad you thought it was good. You like those types of vids? Yeah, I normally my best videos are when I blank out. I don't remember what I said. I just say a bunch of shit and I go to edit and then I'm like, oh, okay. I just make sure there's nothing too wild in there, and then I, usually just kind of, and then I watch it and then I'm like, oh, I said that, cool. So, what's up, Lane? How you doing, man? How you doing? You think Charles is going to beat Chandler again? So do I. So do I. I think I said early. Yeah, no, I think. I know I said early prediction. I said Charles, but yeah, I don't know. I could see a scenario where Chandler's having some where he could, put Charles in some danger because he did in the first fight. He did in the first fight. So, but I'm going to put up a poll here because I want to know what you all think. All right. I have a question for you. Before we do before I ask you about the Oliveira fight, I want to ask you this question. All right. Here's the poll question. You said my face is glowing. Yeah, I got this light on. I got this light on me, man. I got this light on me. You think Charles will beat Chandler again? I mean, he's got more ways to win, I think. I think that he, can hurt him on the feet and then he can sub him. You love rant style videos as opposed to bullet point type videos? Okay. Noted, man. Noted. Less money and more risk for Chandler. I would agree, man. What's up, Entertained? How you doing, man? Can you tell that I'm not using a mic? Some of my videos, man. So look, I'll tell you a quick story. Wow, 8 people. So maybe because me doing a poll allowed you to know. Because I guess why would I ask that if I was using the mic? I don't think the audio is too bad. So for a while, my microphone has actually not even really been working at all. So a lot of the videos that I was recording, I thought the audio wasn't that bad and the microphone wasn't working. So I'll have to get a new mic at some point. It makes an echo. So is there a bad echo right now? Chandler is 38. Yes, he is. He's getting up there, man. He's been on the sideline for way too long. Your main card picks are, what did you say up here? Let me see. Your main card picks are Marab, Ortega, Grasso, Zellhuber, and Ronaldo. I agree with Zellhuber and Ronaldo, but I don't agree with the other ones. But I understand. No, yeah, okay, good. Good that there's no echo. Yeah, it's weird, man. Like I don't know what's going on. It's like the cord that plugs into the back of this Yeti here cuz someone gave me this microphone a couple years ago and it like frayed in the back and the cord broke. So I guess I got to get a new microphone. So most of my videos though for the past couple weeks that I've been uploading have been apparently no mic. It's been like through this Google Chrome laptop that I have. So shout out to Google Chrome because I didn't know. I didn't notice. So, because I always kind of had the microphone too far away anyway. So, but maybe we'll upgrade soon, and that'll be good there. All right, now I'll put up the poll now of who people or what you guys think are who wins this fight. Hang on one second. Put this poll up for Chandler and Oliveira because I want to know what you all think. Because I think Michael Chandler is going to have a chip on his shoulder. The problem is he's been away for so long, and I don't know. I don't know, man. So I'll put the poll up right now. There we go. Let's see. 75% Charles, 67. This is fun to watch live as it's going. What's up, Craze? How you doing, man? UFC should add Patty and Dariush to 309. I would be shocked if we don't see Patty fight before the end of the year, to be honest. What's up, Raheem? KSI versus Ilya Taporia in a street fight. Taporia beats his ass. Zoe Huber got rocked by Yagos. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Makes me nervous in this fight for Daniel is that he does get clipped, and Esteban Ribovic has crazy power, or has pretty good power, I would say at least. So I'm like, if he touches him, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. After this card, the bangers are coming. Yeah, look, I think that there's some pretty good matchups on this card. Is it as good as those other cards? No. But I think that the experience is going to be kind of cool. But 308, dude, I hope that card stays together. So because that's shaping up to be an unbelievable card. And 309, isn't Dana supposed to announce 309 tonight? I think he said he was the entire or the like the main card for 309. I was born with fetal alcohol syndrome. No, I was not. No, I wasn't. Why you say that? Charlie is going to smoke him like a joint. What's up, Julian? I think he is too, man. You think Charles will have a chip on his shoulder also? Yeah, I think, dude, look, I said in my video, well, actually, if you saw my video, check out my video because I really think that if Charles beats Chandler, not only is he going to beat Chandler, but he's going to get the Conor fight. And then Chandler's not going to get the Conor fight. That's just how I see it playing out. Charles has been slowing down. So I don't think he's been slowing down. I think that it's just these guys. What's up, Anakin, by the way? I think that I think these guys are just wrestling him to death. And it's like Chandler's not going to do that. And even if Chandler does, he doesn't sub anybody. He has decent ground and pound, but like I don't know. I think it's going to be more of a striking a kickboxing fight this time. Kind of like what it was last time, more or less. But we did see some grappling in the first round, in their first fight. Oliveira is quite a bit younger too. He's got some miles on him, but what's up, Joey? How you doing, man? You got Charles? You don't even get the debate. Chandler is 38 years old, man, facing Charles, who almost just beat Arman. I agree, man. Look, there's a lot of question marks around Chandler. He's been out for a while, so it's like when a guy's out for that long and he's been stuck on Conor McGregor, thinking that he's fighting Conor this whole time, and Charles is a way different fight than Conor McGregor. It's not Charles isn't some dude fucking, hanging out at biker bars shirtless. Have you guys seen those pictures of Conor with that like short lady and he's in like a biker outfit? I don't know what the hell he's doing, man. He's probably doing a bunch of shit he shouldn't be doing if you're trying to get in there and fight somebody. So Chandler was going to be going in there against like a coke addict pretty much. And then he's going to be going in there with a Brazilian that's like a superstar and a dude that's like top of the food chain in the division, former champ not that long ago, and just KO'd Dariush and just went to I think a pretty close decision with Arman Sarukian. So what's up now or never? Patty is a clown and whoever disagrees is also a clown. I think he's a little bit of a clown. His skills have gotten better. Can't deny that, though. Can't deny that. MVP versus Carlos Prates. I like that fight, man. I like that fight. What's up, Colostrum? Yeah, one more hour, man. One more hour. The card starts. What's up, Diego Lopez fan? Card starts at 7:30 Eastern time. What's up, Mr. Toad? You don't really care about 307. It's just a free potato win. It should be. It should be. Hanat versus Nursultan Ruziboev is a fight I want to see. That is a very good fight. Bulletproof. It's a good fight, man. Isn't that on the 308 card also? Charles versus Chandler isn't a title eliminator. It's whoever wins gets the Conor fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think Charles is going to win if they get the Conor fight. What's up, Juice Man? How you doing, man? Yeah, Jones versus Stipe for 309 in November, and they got O'Malley versus, or not O'Malley, Oliveira versus Chandler 5-round co-main event. Did you see Juice Man? I didn't see any updates. Chris Avila's boxing today on that Misfits card or whatever. What's up, Jake? How you doing, man? Other Jake. You're about to get some Pizza Hut. Well, there you go, man. You're going to have some pizza and watch fights. What's up on paper? Calling it now. Marab's been saying O'Malley can only strike off the back foot and he fights scared. Watch O'Malley get an Eddie Wineland KO while Marab thinks there's no danger. O'Malley's going to KO him, man. I'm telling you. 3 years isn't a huge difference. Not Oliveira is 10 or 11 years younger. Well, the thing is, too, Charles Oliveira has taken quite a bit of damage over the years, too. You know what I mean? I don't think O'Malley's going to lose, man. I don't think he's going to lose. Did I see how Conor looked coked out of his mind at BKFC last night? He did. I was literally watching that, and he's like twitching, and he's like, dude, his mannerisms are so strange. Like he acts like when he's around people, he's always like popping his shirt and like adjusting it, and he's like looking at people like he wants to rip their head off. I'm like, that is not normal. He's like, his behavior is not normal at all. Nikita Krylov versus Azamat Mirzakhanov is that 309? What's my thoughts about that? Is it at 309? Yeah, it is. I know that fight was booked. I couldn't remember where that was. I think it's a great fight. I think that Azamat is on a tear right now. He's really dangerous. The way that he just dismantled Alonzo Menafield. I mean, I think Azamat can get it done. And again, question marks because Krylov has been out for how long? You know what I mean? But if you guys are enjoying this, do me a favor and like the stream. I would appreciate it. I see we got 30-some people in here. That's good stuff. Yeah, I think Krylov, he's been away for a while. You know what I mean? And I don't know. We always have questions when guys are away for a while, you know? Which is more likely to happen, Marab by spinning wheel kick KO or Sugar by Goga Plata choke? Probably Marab by a spinning wheel kick because he does throw it. I don't know. And I don't know. I think if Sugar pulled off a sub, it wouldn't be that. It wouldn't be like as sophisticated as that. It'd be like a little Darce or something like that. Yeah, they are in London. Yeah. They're in London. And then Mike Jack sent me a video on TikTok where Nate was just randomly running around the UK by himself. Like, he just doesn't – I don't know what is wrong with Nate, dude. Like, he does not think, dude. The UK is absolutely crazy right now, and he's, like, very popular. People know who he is. He's just running by himself. Like, I don't know, man. He just doesn't think sometimes. It wasn't a smart move, man. Every lightweight would rather fight Conor than get a title shot against Islam. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong because it's a guy that's going to stand there and strike. So if you have a grappling advantage, you could probably take him down. I mean, Conor does have good takedown defense, though, underrated in my opinion. But, you know, and he's not a fully dedicated fighter anymore, you know? Chandler versus Holloway for the BMF, that would have been fun. That would have been fun, too. Yeah, I think O'Malley's going to win also. What's up, BG? We can't talk about Lazy Boy Ronaldo. He took over, man. He took over at the press conference. That was fun. He did a good thing for himself because if he could go out there and get a crazy knockout and act all crazy and shit again, you know, it looks like he's building a little bit of a fan base for himself. That's what I've been saying. Look, if you could do that at a press conference, like if you could act a little nuts, drink a Red Bull or something before you go out there, the door is wide open for the UFC is like, starving for people that are going to be interesting. Sean going to get the KO. I agree, Lane. I agree. I look goofy. I appreciate it, Taz. Thank you. I appreciate that. I guess that's the only thing I can say. I appreciate it. Kevin Holland is on the 307 card. Did I post my predictions for the full card? I watched about 30 of them, so I don't even remember. Yes, I did. It's on my channel. Actually, shout out to you all, man, because usually when I post like a full card pick video, it does all right. This was the first one that I had that did, clear over 1K. So that's pretty good. So I was happy about that. So that one did really good. And we gained double-digit subs off that one. So that's pretty good. For a full card, I don't you really make those videos for like, reach or anything like that. That's not usually like my target with those videos. It's just to put my predictions out there and let you all know what I'm thinking. So to be able to reach people off that was cool. Yeah, Aljo's a bigger threat than Marab, in my opinion. Well, Marab is just cardio and pace, you know. You got Azamat. I mean, I understand. Azamat's an animal. My early prediction is Azamat. Yan versus Hill before this year ends would be a great fight as well. Yeah, I mean, I would love to see it, but there's some things going on right now politically with Poland that might not allow Jan Blachowicz to possibly come to the U.S. So, I was just thinking about that yesterday. Sadly, so unless they do something, they put him on a card, maybe in I don't know, because they're after 308, they're in the U.S. the rest of the year. So, yeah, Poland. Yeah, there's some things going on there. Unfortunately, right now, the world's crazy. And that's unfortunately probably going to affect fighting as well, depending on where these cards are. Holland versus Dvalishvili. Holland is a small middleweight, while Dvalishvili is a big middleweight. Yeah, but the weird thing is, though, Kevin Holland has been really good at middleweight. Like he has. And unless you're a guy that's like has a really strong wrestling, Kevin Holland's done just fine, just about basically against every other middleweight. So, I mean, I think Dvalishvili is, Kevin Holland's got good jiu-jitsu, but Dvalishvili doesn't have outstanding wrestling, I don't think, right? I mean, I'll have to go back and watch some tape. I know he has good submissions. His striking isn't that great. I mean, he was kind of going back and forth with Anthony Smith. Kevin Holland's got decent striking when he decides to be serious. So, I don't know. I think it's actually kind of interesting. Yeah, if Lazy Boy loses to O'Day, that won't be a good look, man. Is that the guy you said was tweaking like he wanted to fight everyone? Because he definitely looks unhinged. Who are you talking about? Is that for me or somebody else? Oh, I'm like way behind, dude. I'm way behind. I can't answer every question. I'm way behind here. I'm way behind. And I lost my scroll, so I'm really fucked. What's up, Tupa? Shout out to Mortal Kombat, man. Yeah, and also shout out to Adrian. He's fighting today too. We have a guy fighting this tonight, actually, for a title for Fight For It Company. Deport Ortega. What the fuck? That's fucked up, dude. What did Ortega do? And shout out to whoever put that comment on on one of the videos, and they said good breakdown, but you forgot to mention that Brian Ortega plucked his feathers and whatever with his beak. Can you get a chihuahua? I can do that. I think I have the best one. Chihuahua. Waiting for our fight. Yeah, Tupa, isn't that later? I saw that isn't he the last fight of the night? Ortega took his girl after 7. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I saw they have new ring girls, no ring men. That's foul. What would you want for ring men? That's so weird. That's weird. If Lopez wins, you think he will fight Volk or get a title shot soon? I think if Lopez wins, they might have him fight Volk, but I don't know. Get some popcorn to watch the fight, man. I just ate some wings. I'm good for now. I'm nervous for that fight too. The card starts at 7:30. Early prelims. First fight is at 7:30. Ortega via ego maxing. Yeah, pretty much, man. How much longer till the card starts? About 50 minutes. 50 minutes. If Chandler wins, does he become the #1 contender? With a KO. With a KO, probably, yeah. And the UFC is going to do him a favor because they like him. They like Chandler, and they kind of feel bad for him. Even though Chandler said don't feel bad for him. They feel bad for him. You think you called Sean O'Malley a transgender? That's fucked up, man. What's up, Ghost? What? Ortega Lopez is the new Rockhold Costa. Wow. So you think that actually that's not a bad comparison. I see what you mean. So you're saying like Ortega being kind of older, he's going to be in there with this young explosive dude, but you think it's going to kind of be close, but Lopez will still edge it out? Is that what you're saying? You think Chandler would take a Conor fight over a title fight? Over a title shot? Yeah, 100%. If it was guaranteed this time, I guess, I don't know. He's probably got PTSD from that whole ordeal. Izzy said he's likely next. Another one this year. Who do you think is good for him? They might have Izzy fight Kyle Bahalo, to be honest with you. Manuel Torres is going to show why he belongs in the top 15. And I agree. I think he's going to get a finish in the first or second round because him and Bahamondes, dude, that's the sleeper fight of the night. We're not a sleeper fight. And I feel like we all know that's going to be a good fight. That's a great fight, man. Great fight. You've always wanted to see Islam versus Prime Chandler, but he's probably washed now. I mean, he's been out for a while. So, I mean, I don't know what Chandler we're going to see. We're probably just going to see the same old Chandler. He's just going to kind of run forward and, be swinging big meaty hooks. If Alexa wins, you'll drink her bathwater. That's fucking weird, man. You should start an OnlyFans if you're going to do that, Imagine if Lopez submits Ortega. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. Do I think Caio beats Izzy? No. I think Izzy can beat him. The Izzy that showed up against DDP, I thought that Izzy looked really good. I think he can beat him. If you were Ode Osborne, I would have told Dana to test Ronaldo for rabies. Bro definitely eats paper plates at the barbecue. That's fucked up. That's messed up, man. You got Bahamondes by decision. You're not sold on Torres. Yeah, the only thing about Torres that scares me is if the fight goes past the first round, because I think most of his fights have been like a first round finish. Who do I got winning? Volk or Merab or O'Malley? I got O'Malley. You would lean more Izzy versus Imavov, but that's still a good fight. I agree too. I think that would be a fun one. That'd be a fun one. Imavov versus Izzy. They're gonna do whatever they can to get Izzy a win, though. They're gonna want Izzy to get a win for sure. DC said he felt like when he entered the sphere. Let me go back up and see what that said. And it was like he was born again. Hopefully the show matches the hype. I hope so, man. I hope so. You think if John had stayed at light heavyweight, he would have beaten Jan? I don't know, man. I don't know. Bahamondes is super overrated, and he lost to so many guys, Torres and won. Yeah, I mean, I think Bahamondes is good, but yeah, touch overrated until we see anything different than what we've seen already. Paul Brothers versus Colby in an MMA fight? I don't know. That might be interesting, actually. That might be interesting. They definitely got more power than Colby. My Tapology record, I don't know. I'm like 50-something %. Klein would KO Torres? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, I think he's a little bit more skilled, but I don't know. Does DC even fit in the sphere? Torres' best witness, Frank Cabacho and Nicolas Mato. Bahamondes beat Trey Ogden. That's true. That's a good point. But again, Manuel Torres has been on a tear. He's been on a tear. My favorite fighter, I don't really have a favorite fighter. I mean, I like the Diaz brothers. I like Alex Pineda. I like Hamzat. I like Max Holloway. I just like a lot of fighters. I don't really particularly have a favorite. I got a soft spot for Holloway, so maybe he's my favorite. But I don't really be like, this is my favorite. I just usually have a bunch of fighters I like. Torres' plot armor, don't forget. Yeah. You think people watching UFC 306, it wouldn't feel anything different on TV? I mean, I think that it's going to look about the same as it normally does on TV, but the presentation is going to be kind of cool in terms of like the videos and stuff that they're going to play. He used to be a serial DC hater, but as I was watching all of his interviews, I was thinking, man, I would be bummed if DC left. Yeah, DC is good for the sport, man. I think sometimes he can be annoying. Jones or Aspinall, who do I have winning? So I think it's 50. I really think it's 50-50. So if it ends in the first round, I got Aspinall. If it goes past the first round, I think John Jones can beat him. I think John Jones is a better grappler. He's got really good ground and pound. He's got good kicks. He's got good range. He's got good elbows. The only issue is Tom Aspinall has this style that's like a kryptonite for John, which is good footwork, good speed, and the boxing. That's been John's biggest weakness. Any guy that has good boxing gives John problems. And the issue is Aspinall, not only does he have good boxing, but he's a fucking heavyweight. And heavyweights, they hit hard as hell. So that's kind of the deal there. Do I think Islam is a top 3 striker in the UFC right now? I think he's definitely top 5. He's definitely top 5. People don't want to give him that credit, but he's top 5 for sure. Marab smashes Sean. I don't know, man. I don't know. Bahamondes versus Joel Alvarez. That would be a good fight. I'd like to see Joel Alvarez get the winner of this fight. How about that? Manuel Torres, Bahamondes winner fights Joel Alvarez. I think that'd be fun. Unless Joel Alvarez is going to get a ranked opponent. What's up, Sam? How you doing, man? Bahamondes will have Bilal in his corner, so he's all good. Yeah, but they're different style of fighters, though. They're different style of fighters. Honestly, you think we're overthinking John and Aspinall? Aspinall is big bombs. John's washed. Pretty easy pick. I don't know if John's washed, though. I don't know if he's washed. I know he's a little older, but I don't know if he's washed. I wouldn't say washed. Vitor Petrino versus Johnny Walker. Who do I got? I mean, it's hard to pick Johnny Walker right now. I think I said I'm never picking Johnny Walker to win another fight. I might have to go Vitor Petrino. The problem with Vitor is he doesn't open up. He doesn't open up and let his hands go enough. But Johnny Walker, I mean, all you got to do is touch him with a punch, and he's going to be like, and get KO'd. It's sad what it's came to for Johnny Walker. But if you're enjoying the stream, if you could like it, and also if you're new, subscribe, I would appreciate it. Tom is also bigger than John. Yes, he is. He's definitely stronger. Probably, I would say. He's probably stronger. There's a pic of Megan O'Leary doing commentary, and there's a pic of DC's fat ass running back to the booth after possibly He definitely was taking a shit. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Imagine Miocic knocking out John Jones. Dude, it's not out of the realm of possibility. It's not out of the realm of possibility. Do I think it's going to happen? No, but I definitely think it could. Jones still has incredible wrestling, and I do think Aspinall will control the fight on the feet. Jones, in my opinion, has more weapons on the ground, but Tom also is strong. That's how I see it. That's how I see it. How anyone calls Jones washed, that's a crazy thing to say. Look, John Jones, yeah, he's 37, but he hasn't taken a lot of damage, man. That's the thing. He hasn't taken a lot of damage. It's not like he's, taking Tony Ferguson, beatings at all. He's never really gotten – even the fight that with Dominic Reyes, he didn't take crazy damage, so I don't know. A lot of people are picking Tom based on their hate for John, but you truly don't see a way this fight ends without John asleep. If Tom does not KO John early, John beats him. That's as simple as it is for me. And my take on the fight would be that right there. Who do I want to see next for Carlos Ulberg? Somebody in the top of the division. Somebody in the top of the division. Maybe him and like Volkan Oezdemir, although I think Volkan Oezdemir deserves a top 5 guy. I think Ulberg should get somebody close to the top 5 as well. MMA is too cruel for Tom to beat Jones. We know how those fights go. The MMA gods would never give us something that great. I mean, it's just John is just such good IQ, man. And I know that Aspinall, he's like the guy on the rise right now, and it feels like he should win. And I might pick him. I don't know, man. I haven't really made a prediction. I just kind of have given my thoughts. So I don't know. I'm not going to make a prediction right now until that fight actually gets booked and it actually happens. Yeah, Prime Kane. That would be fun to watch. Aspinall versus Prime Kane. Aspinall is better BJJ, maybe pure BJJ, but in pure MMA grappling, I think John's better. I do. I think he's better. You got to remember how good the grappling of Daniel Cormier was. And John, like, out-grappled DC, right? I mean, I tried to remember, but I'm pretty sure he did, right? Pretty easily. I mean, that speaks volumes. I know Aspinall is bigger, but technique-wise, Daniel Cormier is, like, as good as it gets at light heavyweight and heavyweight, you know? Do I know when Islam versus Arman is? It's not going to probably be this year because Islam has an injury. So it might be next year or possibly in December or something like that. But I think it's probably going to be next year, maybe. You agree if Tom and Jones leaves the first, I think John takes it. I just think Tom is too much. I feel the same way. I feel the same way. If it goes all 5 rounds, it could go similar to the Reyes fight, in my opinion. It could, but I don't think Tom can really go 5 rounds like that, though, you know? The way that his style is, he's so explosive. John hasn't fought anyone younger than him and someone as big as him except maybe Seal Gone, but he doesn't have any takedown defense. There's a reason John is fighting Stipe. Yeah, I see your points, man. I see your points. I'm just saying, you know, I wouldn't rule John out. Even though you're picking Tom, I kind of hope John wins just to piss off his Glazers because they're getting annoying. Crazy how many different opinions there are on that fight. Hope John doesn't retire so we can see it. Yeah, John's stand-up didn't look good against Gone. I can be honest there. But that slip was nice. The slip that he had and then went into a takedown, that was pretty nice. I'll give him that one. So, let's see. Not the fluent and creative striker I remember from heavyweight. Yeah, he's got all that size on him now, and now he's like slowed down a little bit. Jared Cannonier versus Paulo Costa. Who do I got? I think Costa could beat him. The Costa that we've seen recently in a 3-round fight, I think he beats Cannonier. More output. He's not going to be afraid of Cannonier's power, and he's going to be faster. And that's been Cannonier's issue. These guys are faster than him. But they should book that fight, Cannonier versus Costa. I like that. The truth is Aspinall finishes everyone on Jones's resume in round 1 except maybe DC. That's not a bad take. What's up, Woomwrecker? Bro, thoughts on Charles Jourdain bantamweight debut? I don't know. Who's he fighting? I didn't see. Did he get a fight book? That'll be interesting. I like Charles Jourdain. Hopefully he could get a win. The best boxer in the UFC, Ilia Topuria. Jones also fought Anthony Smith, who was 1 year younger. I guess 1 year doesn't really count. Yeah, and look, dude, John's had some performances that you look back on it and you're like, I don't know, man. He should have rolled through them, you know? Best boxer in the UFC is probably JDM, even though he's overrated. I think he's a good boxer. Jourdain fighting the tough vet Victor Henry. Yeah, I hope Jourdain can get a win, man. But I don't know. I get worried when guys drop down. You said take a look at John Morgan's tweet about the Sphere. Is it crazy? What is it? Let me see. Let's see what we got. John Morgan. And if it's cool, I'll bring it up. Hang on. Dude, that's pretty cool, man. That's cool. I'm going to bring it up on the screen real quick. That's cool, man. I just bookmarked it on Twitter or X. Let me pull it up for you so you can see. That was pretty cool. Or John Morgan's Twitter. That looks pretty cool. Make the sphere look like John Morgan. Let me pull it up for you. Hang on. I like how the first thing I see is some dumb psychology analysis on body language of Sugar Sean O'Malley from that guy Kenny. That guy does all he does is clout chase stuff. All right, let's see. Let me share my screen real quick. Hang on, so I can show you guys this. All right, is it popping up? Okay, here we go. That is cool, dude. That is cool. Dude, that is wild. That is really cool. That's cool. I got to be honest. That is definitely cool. So, like I said, I'm not so. I know Dana's like, this will never be done again. We'll never. You mean to tell me if this doesn't go incredibly well, that they don't try to do this again just with a more stacked card now that they know how to do it? Because could you imagine if they did like Conor McGregor? Dude, hear me out. They try the sphere, see how it goes, and then the next time they get Riyadh season a part of it again, and they have Conor McGregor headline the sphere against Poirier, and they do that in the sphere. Poirier's last fight, Conor McGregor, the quadrilogy in the sphere. I could see it. I could see it, man. I'm just saying. Yeah, Jan Naroba, man. You got the right nomination there. Marcus McGee is fighting Jonathan Martinez. I saw that kick spamming merchant is Jonathan Martinez. What card is that on? I remember that. I'm going Marcus McGee in that fight. It's going to be special for sure. 100%, man. I can't wait for this. I'm excited. How many people fit in there? Looks small compared to the other arenas. That's the other thing. I don't know how many people it seats because it's almost like an auditorium. It's like a stadium. You know what I mean? Because there's like a wide open floor at the bottom, and then it's like a theater, like a movie theater almost, but like surrounding around the side. Like if you went in to see a play or something somewhere, the way those theaters are set up. I got the West Virginia Pitt game on over here, and it's 34-31 WVU because I know we got some college football fans in here too. You want to see Montel Jackson versus Corey Sandhagen? You have Corey, but if he stays purely on the feet, Montel could win. I agree, but Corey's going to mix in the grappling. Montel versus Song, they might put that on the fight night in China for sure. Hamzat with gold gloves would be cool. 309, that'd be interesting. You think Marab's going to win 50-47? I don't think so. UFC 309 is MSG. Yeah, it's John Jones versus Stipe. I think they're supposed to announce that card. Maybe they're going to do that tonight or something. Montel will be the Jalen Turner character of bantamweight. What do you mean? Yeah, Sean's walkout is going to be cool. I think a lot of the walkouts are going to be cool. First one of the night is Raul Rosas, so that'll be cool. Yeah, I think they're definitely going to do the sphere again. You said I have Hamzat slip? Yeah, a lot of people have said that. I appreciate it, though, that you think it's cool. Appreciate it. At least it's positive. Most people are like, you look like Chimaev. You got a fucked up lip. And I'm like, wow, thanks, man. You know? Montel is 5'10", longest reach at bantamweight. Oh, I got you. I got what you mean. Sphere took 20 million. Maybe that's why it's a one-time thing. But again, if you had Conor headlining it and you had an actual stack card, maybe it does a little bit better. I don't know. I had a cleft lip. Yeah, I'm all right, man. Why are you asking? Do I look off or something? Someone said that my eyes and shit were like twitching in some videos, so people think I'm like a drug addict or something, which is fucked up. I'm just looking into the camera. I don't know. Who wins, Izzy versus middleweight version of Demetrius Johnson? I think a middleweight version of Mighty Mouse would probably win because he's such a well-rounded fighter. What would Hamzat's custom shorts look like? Probably like some wolves or something screaming on the side. Oh, on the side. That'd be cool. You think 5 rounds is too much time for O'Malley to not time Merab and spark him out at some point tonight? But I think it's going to have to happen in the earlier rounds, though. I think the longer it goes, it'll be a problem. Obviously, middleweight DJ, yeah, he just overall is really well-rounded, man. Yeah, that's true. That's true about the Sphere because it would be a good experience, but they can't fit as many people in for if Conor was going to fight. That's true. I didn't think about that. Yeah, DJ he's definitely one. He's on my Mount Rushmore of goats for sure. No question. No question. Merab by 50-45. You agree? No, I got Sean O'Malley by KO. Dude, these videos, you guys see these videos of the Sphere? I'm on Instagram right now. They are crazy, dude. These videos of the Sphere. I'm impressed. I think we all knew it was going to be cool, but I think it's definitely going to be cool for sure. If Merab went to the close distance, do you think Sean will welcome it with a knee, or do I envision when Merab tries to get close? I think that when Merab tries to close the distance, he's just going to keep getting stung, and then eventually he's going to get desperate and get KO'd. You got Merab 48-47. O'Malley wins the first 2 and drops Merab, blows his load, that gets overwhelmed. Do I think DJ could beat Pantoja? Yes. I think he might be the only person that could beat Pantoja because Pantoja's chaotic fighting style is a problem for people. What's up, Frederick? I can see Merab getting the first 2 rounds. Yeah, I don't think so either. Not pizza, but I like wings is up there, man. I got wings up there. Torres, Zellhuber, Lopez run. Those are all my picks. So I feel like we did good there, man. How unlikely is Khalil winning? I give it a 70% Alex Pineda, 30% Khalil. Like I give him like a 30% chance. First round would have to land like some sort of shot that Alex just doesn't see. Ortega, Shevchenko, O'Malley. I agree with O'Malley, but the other picks I don't. Rate Khalil's Muay Thai. If he was just straight Muay Thai, dude, he'd be like a technique-wise, like basically almost a 10 out of 10. You know what I mean? He's got like perfect Muay Thai technique. When he's just standing in there actually Muay Thai sparring, have you seen him lightly spar with, I think it was Sanchai? He's got great Muay Thai, man. He has really good Muay Thai. But Alexa 205 is a different animal. That's what I said in my video. If you guys didn't see that, I did a full breakdown and prediction when that fight was announced. So I give my thoughts on that. So the lock of the night, probably Raul Rosas. His first fight of the night is my lock. You're from Georgia, Nicholas? Here in Georgia, UFC is being streamed on the biggest street screen, and at 3:05 a.m., people are hungry. Hey, hungry! The way Merab says that. I'm hungry! You continue to smoke, I continue to train, and we will see who is better. Stay at 7:30 and call the Rosas fight. I would be like this. I'd be turned to the side like that. It is 7:06 p.m. Eastern time where I am right now. Pineda might be injured from being so active. I don't think so. The only thing that's busted him up is his toes. He busts his toes up because he kicks with his feet. A lot of guys kick with their shins, and he kicks with his feet, so he messes up his feet a lot. But I think his toes are all right. But dude, that's a great. I should have gotten some tacos. You're right for the Noche card. I fucked up. How fucked up is that? I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that, man. It's 106 in Switzerland. You're in Switzerland, man? I appreciate you hopping on here. That's cool. That's a place I've always wanted to go see is Switzerland. Looks nice. Is it? It seems like it is because I know a lot of like countries they post like like they do that here in the US. They're like, look at Florida, it's amazing. And you see the beaches, and then you go there and you try to drive on the roads, and you're like, you're like trying to get out of the way because people are driving 1,000 miles an hour, and there's people everywhere, and it ain't as nice as you think. The random China dude threatening to kill Raul at the press conference had me die. Yeah, that dude meant business, man. Is that where you are in Colombia, Cold Art? Is that where you're at, man? Not everything. It's kind of clean. Yeah, I would love to visit that place sometime, man. I'd love to visit that time someplace. Is that where you live in Colombia? Colombia. Um, yeah, his name's like Arikalang, right? It's hard to. I have a hard time saying his name. I think it's like Arikalang. You're going with Lazy Boy to win? Yeah, I think he's going to win too. He's one of the body language experts. He doesn't do a very good job. Do you think Sean beats Marab 10 out of 10 fights, or maybe Marab wins a couple? I think Marab could maybe win a couple. But yeah, Kenny, in terms of the body language stuff, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't believe in all that body language shit. Greetings from Brazil. What's up, Silva? How you doing? Brazil. Is it night? What time is it over in Brazil right now? What are they in terms of like time? I could just look that up, but greetings from North Korea. You are lying. You are lying. You are lying. My Muay Thai 1 out of 10. I don't know, like a 7, 6, 7. Yeah, O'Day is proven. I agree there. I agree. It's 8 p.m. I know bom dia is good morning, right? I don't know what good evening would be or good night. Greetings from Mercury. How you doing over there? How's that planet doing, man? Boa Niote? I use that translation app. You know, I think it's I don't know who. It's just like it's got like a black background. It's got some blue and white on there. That translator app, that's pretty fucking crazy. That's good. You could do like a conversation. You could also just look for the translation. It can say it to you, read it to you, and it's pretty accurate because I was testing it last night. So it's pretty crazy. Greetings from your basement. Are you Robbie Fox, your mom's basement? I like how his podcast. What's his podcast called? Your mom's basement. Greetings from Mother Russia, where MMA watch you. Listen, brother. Just DoorDash me some chicken tenders from Popeyes. There you go, dude. We've done some Popeyes DoorDashing in the past. Popeyes is very good. I like Popeyes. The biscuits, good. Wings, good. The chicken sandwich, yeah, you know, no shame. So Lane, it would be like Boanyoshe. Is that right? 20 minutes now, right? You almost about 15. Greetings from my closet. Greetings from your mom. Sean Brady versus Leon. Who wins? Sean Brady would just wrestle him the whole time. Sean Brady would probably beat him. It'd be boring, but he would probably win. Bahamondes versus Sel Huber. That'd be fun. Oh, Pitt looks like they're about to score. This Pitt WVU game. Popeyes is a W. I agree. Do I like Little Caesars? I haven't had Little Caesars in years, man. I don't even remember. Domino's was pretty good. This is wild, man, over here. I was trying to watch the end of this college football game before the fights start. So there's been some decent games today. A lot of blowouts. So you think Domino's has the best fast food pizza? The trick is ask for more sauce and less cheese. Interesting. You like Church's better than Popeyes? Is Church's a restaurant? 'Cause I haven't heard of that. Rivera got finished by everyone in the UFC, even Zalgis. KFC is pretty good. KFC, Church's fried chicken. I have not heard of that. Is that like a Midwest thing? I haven't heard of that. It might be a Midwest thing. I've never heard of that, and I've been like on all up and down the East Coast, so I haven't heard of that. When was Leon in his prime? I don't know, man. I don't know. Churches is in Texas. That might be a Midwest. That might be in the middle of the country thing, or on the West Coast. I'll have to look it up because I've never heard of it. Never heard of it. Leon is still in his prime. He's just not as good as we thought. He is a top 5 fighter, and that's it. Could be. We'll see how he bounces back, man. Leon versus JDM would be interesting. You'd go with Jack. Yeah, that would be a fun fight. Or Ian Gary versus Leon would be interesting as well. Lazy Boy versus Andre Lima would be funny. I think it would be as well. But I'm about to hop off here in a minute, man. We got there's a Church's in Florida. I've never heard of it. I got to look it up. Maybe if I see the logo, I'll know, man. Maybe if I see the logo, I'll know. Leon's downfall starts now. Possibly. Edwards versus Gary, I think, is a fun fight. But, man, enjoy the Sphere card tonight. I always like doing these pre-fight lives. I'm going to do my recap. That'll be out tomorrow. I always like to get a good night's sleep after the fights, so that way I can make a good video. So just look out for that tomorrow. I'll have a recap video. And if you haven't seen my video I put out a couple hours ago about Chandler, Connor, Oliveira, check it out, man. So enjoy the fights tonight, man. I appreciate you all hopping on. See you next time.